Hi guys, Dexterous Crafter here and welcome to my channel. For my first YouTube video today, we'll be doing an introduction to diamond art. Now for me, diamond art is a fantastic little hobby. I quite like it because it doesn't require a lot of brain power. It is something so simple once you actually know how to work it. Some people are a bit, it looks a bit difficult. It really isn't, and this is precisely why I wanted to do the introduction video, just to show you guys what's in the kit, how it works, and hopefully then you guys will be getting your own kits to start. Before I open the box, I will let you guys know this is a work in progress, so it's not an introduction video from scratch, but I've still got some of the gems in the original packaging instructions, so even though it's work in progress, I can still show you guys how it works. So let's open a box and I can show you guys what you get in it. So you get your picture or your charm, you get instructions, so get your tool bits, and you get all your gems. Okay, box empty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through everything bit by bit, show you everything one at a time, just so that you don't feel so swamped, so that you feel like you know and understand everything that comes in your boxes. So let's start with the most important bit for a beginner. The instructions. The instructions you get with it, apologies guys, because I very much doubt you'll be able to actually read the instructions from here, but the instructions, you get a written version and you also get a picture version. The instructions are so easy to understand, which to me is half the battle when you're starting a new hobby. If you don't have the YouTube to look at videos like these that I'm doing, the instructions are so easy. You could go in here, look at the pictures, and you would know how to start. Brilliant instructions. So, roll that up and put that to one side. You will also get the pen, which I'll go into a bit more detail with you in a moment. Yeah, and I can get it out of the pouch. A tray for your diamonds. And you also get some wax. Now, depending on which kit you buy, whether it be a simpler kit or one that's a little bit more complex like mine, will vary how this comes. Mine in this kit, it's in a little plastic tub with a lid and resealable. But the first couple I did were really beginner ones, so they didn't take a lot of time to do. So they literally just came in like a little rectangular bit of wax with plastic both sides to stop it drying out. So whatever kit you buy, you will get the wax, but like I say, it could come in a little plastic jar like mine, or it could just come in a little plastic. It's not a problem. Now, before I just get the kit out, I will introduce you to the diamonds. So, what you'll notice straight away on these diamonds is each different colour has a code on it. So these gems are exactly as they came when I first got my kit. So I'll show you this one, for example. So there's 2 numbers on your packaging. You get, like this one for example, is A14, which as you'll see when I open my picture, that matches directly to the symbol with the kit I'm working on. This number here next to it, the 8148, that is a general diamond dot number. So, for example, this colour, as this one we're looking at, if you have any left over and you do another kit, that number will match with the colour. A bit like in cross stitch, for example. Every colour has a code depending on your brand. So you can literally put one thread with another kit. It all ties in, which is brilliant because it's like if you've got leftovers, well, please don't throw them. Find somewhere safe for them and you will be able to use them again. With the storing of these gems, it's personal preference. My thing with these bags, this little plastic packaging, is once you open them, there isn't really a way to properly reseal them. You can always, excuse the crinkling guys, you can always fold them up and put them on with sticky tape, but I'm not a huge fan of doing that. So there's a couple of ways of storing them, which I quite like. With this kit, I got little resealable bags. So brilliant, because I could put them in and they're safe. Another way of doing it, which you will have seen, is I literally use little tiny food bags, just knotted at the end to keep them all safe. I have seen some people keeping like little tubs with all the little sections. Good idea, but I personally am worried about losing them because they're not the biggest in size. So it's entirely your preference, guys. This is just my personal preference. I prefer to have them keeping resealable bags if I get any, or just little food bags. If you do follow my idea of putting them in bags, one thing I also do is, clear that out of the way, is I literally a little scrap of cardboard and I write the code that matches with the chart, so that even though it's not in its original packaging like these ones, I can still look A04, so I know exactly which colour matches with my chart, which will lead us nicely onto the picture. And there it is. Yes, that's my picture. As you see, guys, like I say, this is the work in progress. So this bit here, this is where I've stuck, and all this bit area is where your chart is. I know you zoomed out at the moment, guys, but you can see all the different patterns, which is where the colours will be. So, as we was talking about with the gems, as you'll see running down this side, you'll see all the different symbols which will match up with the symbols on the picture. So the first numbers on the side all matches up. So for example, let me find one of these. So you see that one is the A16 pink. So when I'm going down here, if I get to the pink symbol with a little square, A16 next to it, I know that this is the colour that I will need. The best way I can describe it, it is very much like colour or painting by numbers. You literally just match the diamond with a chart. It really isn't any harder than that, guys. When you start your kit, again, same as any other hobby, there is different ways that different people will do their kits. Just pin this up to start with. Some people like to do different areas. So for example, another person could get this kit and they will literally do all the leaves in one go. They'll do certain colours, they'll get all one colour done, and that's it. Again, that's their preference. Me personally, I literally do it bit by bit. So for example, I'll go so many rows up, that's my cut-off point, and I work my way across. So for example, this bit, for example, if this bit was my cut-off, then I would literally do the grey in this area, and then the leaves, but only staying in this little section. The reason I do that is the plastic covering, to me, when you pull it up and then go to stick it back down again, to me it doesn't feel that secure anymore. How the kit works is, like, you'll see this bit here, just underneath the cream. I'll show you this bit, it's a bit easier. Hear the tackiness on my finger? It's all the bits where the symbols are, it's all tacky with like a stickiness. That is how your gems stick to the material. There's no glue, nothing like that. It literally sticks straight onto the sticky substance. So if you're constantly pulling the plastic up and back down again, there is a risk that the plastic won't stick and the material will get grubby. And if it gets grubby, then your gems aren't going to get a really good stick to it, and you could have problems down the line when you come to display it or whatever you plan to do with it. My worry is, with me, is, well, the gems are going to fall off or something like that. So try and keep it as clean as possible. When you finish with it, bring it back down, and then it tries and protects it as much as you physically can. So yeah, like I say, I do mine bit by bit. I think the only section I've ever done is this is a red bit. That was purely because that was the last of this colour. So it just saved me having to put it away. So yeah, guys, that is the chart in general. So now we will work on to actually getting the chart done. Maybe 1 second. So yeah, when you're starting, pull your plastic back to where you're wanting to start. What I do is, which is out of shot, so I apologise guys, is pull the plastic back and the material that you're not working on. Use something like a glass or a mug, just something that has got a bit of weight to it. It just stops it flicking back on yourself. So yes, so now comes the fun bit, actually getting started. So like I explained before guys, I will just zoom you in as best that I can. So now you're a bit closer, you can see all the different symbols that correspond with all the different colours. So yes guys, so literally we will start one section. So I'm going to be working on this Y section here with you. So if we go over to the instructions, slowly move over. So for this bit, it's like we need the Y. So I know for the Y symbol, I need the bag with A05 on. Just move you back over a bit. So then it's literally just find a bag with the A05 on. Now, obviously guys, when you get your kits, everything will be in the actual packaging, so it'll be a lot easier for you to find. Luckily, that's not been too hard. So, like I said before guys, all mine cardboard, so I know A05, so that is the gems that we need today. like I say, move you over, put my weight back on my material so it doesn't be a nuisance. So when you're starting, literally put a little bit of your gems on your tray. Just makes it quicker and easier just to get the gems that you need. Now, like I showed you before, you've got your wax. So you need to take your pen and just give it a good dabbing into your wax. Now the idea of the wax is, you'll hopefully see, it's a hollow tip at the end of your pen. So the idea is the wax is just enough to get the gems out of your tray, and then the stickiness that's on your material will take your gem off your pen. So just give your tray a little bit of a tray, give your tray a little bit of a shake. So we literally, right there so you can see. So you literally pick up the dome end of the gem. It's always the dome end, because all the diamonds have got a dome on the top and a flat bit at the bottom, and it's the flat end that always sticks to the fabric. So then we find our section and literally just put it on, and like I said before, the stickiness of the plastic will keep it on. So we'll do this row here for you, just to show you how simple it is. I'll just do this row for you guys. 1 and 2. And then what I also do is I just give them just the littlest bit of presses, just to make sure that they're not overlapping. They are all straight onto the fabric. So just very gently bring you back up. There you are, guys. And that is how simple it is to do. And then when you're done with it, once you find your bag, and the brilliance of the tray is, as you see, is like a little funnel on the end. So I just put it in my bag, gentle taps, and as easy as that. On one side, and then with the plastic, just bring it back over your work, and as easy as that. Like I say, it's not very hard to stop and start. I've got 2 small children at home, and I find it's brilliant on night time because I can get it out, and if I need to stop if one of them's crying or for whatever reason I need to stop, I can literally just stop, go see to my children, come back down, and I can literally pick it up as quickly as I put it down. It is fantastic. These kits, they do very much vary in size and price. This one I got from Hobbycraft, and it cost me £30. Now like I say, guys, it is a fair size. It's 14 inches by 18 inches for this bit, for the actual design size, and altogether, if you was to frame it, it is 17.3 by 21.7 inches. So it is a fair size. So yeah, I'm really happy with this kit. If you did want to go smaller, if you was a bit unsure, if you was really keen on the hobby, let's move this out your way. This is the first kit that I bought, Little Bumblebee. Again, from Hobbycraft. I think this one cost me under £10. Really didn't cost a lot. I got the same as this one. I got a pen. I got the wax, but with this kit, it didn't come in a little jar. It came in just a little bit of wax in plastic, but you did get the wax with it, and you also get your tray with it, the same as any other kit. So, but yeah, like I say, guys, if I've hopefully inspired you to pick up a kit, don't be scared about going straight in with a big one like I did. Get something little cheap and cheerful like this one, just to see how you get on. And then by all means, as your confidence grows, then you can move on to the big crafts, the big design, sorry. Don't, like I say, don't be afraid to go slow and dip your toes in nicely. Don't worry, guys, at all. So, but yes, guys, so that is my introduction to diamond art. If you have any questions whatsoever, please drop me a question in the comment section and I will answer you as soon as I can. Apart from that, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and keep an eye out for any other videos that I'll bring in for my crafting section. Apart from that, guys, thank you very much for joining me and for watching this video, and I will see you all very soon. Bye for now. Bye.